About a half-hour north of Los Angeles, in Southern California's high desert, there lies a strange and interesting place. At once a geological marvel, a historic landmark harkening back to California's western frontier days, and an icon of American film and television, Vasquez Rocks. It's surreal. All around, giant angular rock formations seem to tear out of the earth and point towards the northwestern sky, as if indicating something is up there. It feels like you're standing on the surface of another planet. It's so convincing that Vasquez Rocks has often stood in for other worlds and other times. Beholding the enormous, protruding slabs of rock, one can sense the violence that must have occurred at this location approximately 25 million years ago, when the North American and Pacific plates collided, causing uplift along what we know today as the San Andreas Fault. That, followed by rapid erosion, would reveal the formations that define this eerily beautiful place. Everywhere you look, you are confronted with evidence of time immemorial. Cross-sections reveal countless layers of rock, each representing an era, betraying the age of this land and of our world. Colorful stones of countless varieties project from boulders, from the walls and overhangs, and from the very rock beneath your feet. While sounding like a great name for a Mexican rock band, this majestic landmark actually owes its name to an outlaw from the 1850s. Tiburcio Vasquez was wanted for crimes ranging from horse theft and stagecoach robberies to murder. One of his favorite hideouts when he was eluding the law were the rocks and caves of the place that would eventually bear his name. Vasquez had an escalating price on his head. After a number of capture and escapes and a couple of stints in San Quentin, he was captured for the last time in 1874. Charmer that he was, he became a celebrity and a folk hero, and seen as a Latino Robin Hood, Vasquez was an inspiration for the fictional Zorro, foreshadowing the Hollywood future of the Rocks. He was tried and eventually convicted of 2 counts of murder. While he admitted his involvement, Vasquez denied having killed anyone. Regardless, he was declined clemency, and on March 19, 1875, Vasquez met his end at the end of a rope. When asked his last words, he spoke but one: pronto. Long before they served the outlaw Vasquez, the Rocks served as a dwelling place for the Tataviam people, or the people of the south-facing slopes as they were known. Hunter-gatherers and traders of Udo-Aztecan origin, these Native Americans came to the area around 450 AD. A peaceful people, they did not resist the arrival of the Spanish and adopted their ways, religion, and language, and even intermarried. They, like many other tribes, suffered a high incidence of mortality to infectious diseases brought by the Spanish, as the Tataviam living in isolation had developed no immunity to them. As the Spanish population increased, the Tataviam, like many other Native American cultures, were absorbed. While there are still those who can trace their roots back to the tribe, the last full-blooded Tataviam was believed to have lived in the early 1900s. The rocks have come a long way since the days of ancient civilizations and outlaws. Vasquez Rocks was added to the National Registry of Historic Places in 1972. And today, this unique landscape is best known for something completely different.
Jay and Silent Bob, your clip doesn't stand a chance. We are going to open fire.
Having first stood in for Tibet in the 1935 film The Werewolf of London, the Rocks have gone on to develop a reputation as a cinematic backdrop, appearing in countless Hollywood productions on both the big and small screen.
All right, boys. On the count of 3.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Don't pay no attention to that, Alky.
What? What is it?
This path will lead you to an unholy place.
Come on, baby! It's gonna blow! Let's go! Move it!
When we first met, I never felt something so strong. You were like my lover and my best friend, all wrapped in one with a ribbon on it. Everybody wanna steal my girl. Everybody wanna take her away. Couple billion in the whole wide world.
You better watch what you say. You better watch what you do to me. Don't leave me.
But it's probably best remembered as the desert planet where Star Trek's Captain Kirk, played by William Shatner, fights the Gorn. To this day, the most famous and iconic of the rock formations is known as Kirk's Rock. Stretching over 932 acres in the California high desert, Vasquez Rocks is a hiker's adventure, with multiple trails, including a portion of the Pacific Crest Trail. Running through scenic rock formations and beautiful natural landscapes, Vasquez Rocks is a uniquely special place to commune with nature, to meditate, to touch the past and stand in the footsteps of history. A place to look back and reflect on who we are, where we've been, and where we're going. Or maybe just take a hike.